What's your dirty little secret? When I was in grade 1-2, someone close to me made wee woo fire truck sounds in class one day. He kept doing it during a test until the teacher warned them that they would face detention if they did it again. I was the one who wee would his last wee woo, not him. I tried to pick up a small stone from the ground to scare away the dogs in the night and realized it was someone's shit. Father of all daughters here, all in their teens. I do the grocery shopping and cooking. When I go to the grocery store on Sundays, I always go to Wegmans just before lunchtime. I go to the sub-making station and order a sandwich, and then I sit all by myself and eat it while looking over sports stuff on my phone. It's just a little bit of quiet me time, and no one in my family knows I do it. I know I'm a real savage, lol. Edit. I guess I should have said father of only daughters. Lol. I'm blind in one eye, was born that way. The eyeball itself is fine, but my optic nerve never fully grew. You wouldn't know it from looking at me. Only one person has ever figured it out without me telling them. My family and close friends know, but I tend to hide it from bosses, co-workers, etc. Honestly, it's more just something I'm so used to that I hardly think of it. I don't know any differently, so I've adapted to it perfectly. I was at a party and got a BJ and came in her mouth. 20 minutes later she was making out with my buddy. I purposely mispronounce words on occasion to piss off people. Clogged the toilet once as a kid. It was my cousin's birthday party. I panicked and fished it out with my hands and felt it in the cat's litter box. It was eventually discovered by an adult. They were more confused than mad. It was a big laugh, but no one ever found out who did it. A guy at my old job gave me a scratch-off lottery ticket. So I'm sitting alone in my cube and I scratch it. It's a 10K winner. Now, we have the obvious situation. Do you jump up and yell that you won, and then comes the awkward part of the gifter wondering if you are going to split it? Or do you say it wasn't a winner and avoid the drama? Coworker stops by and asks if I scratched it yet. I hadn't made up my mind on what to do yet, so I said no. He left. My heart is beating like crazy. Did I just win 10 grand? Yeah, I'm gonna just say it wasn't a winner next time coworker drops by. I'm looking at the ticket and consumed by possibilities. I feel kind of like Gollum at this point. I turn it over to see how to redeem it, and yeah, it was a prank ticket. Thank God I saw that before he stopped by again. I would have looked like such an asshole. And I would have been. I fucked one of my best friend's aunts. I slashed my coach's tires. She had encouraged me to buy a horse that was lame and then tried to cover it up. She took a huge commission on the sale. I ended up having to put the horse down, lost most of my savings, and took a huge confidence knock in the ring. I'd do it again. I didn't accidentally order the biggest one. I wanted it that big. I went on a hiking trip with 3 friends to Tenerife to explore the island's natural parks and the Teide volcano. We were planning on a hard hike 1,300 m elevation gain for the 3rd day after 2 days of long, but not too difficult hikes, average gain 600 m. We told some of our friends about it and they were impressed by our commitment. On the 3rd day we arrived at the hiking spot, and after the first 400 m we decided to go back and get a cable car to the top of the volcano. We faked pictures and all agreed on a version of the story to make it look like we did it for real to friends and families. We literally called that our dirty little secret. No regrets. My husband used to pay me for sex 13 years ago. It's our dirty little secret. He's my Richard Gere. I once took a dump on a dune on a beach, and after I covered it up, a group of people walked past and some guy stepped in it. I walk around like everything's alright, but deep down, in my shoe, my sock keeps falling off. Honestly, I don't have clue of what I am doing. I basically only alive because others want me to be. I stole a Pokemon card from my friend's house once in 5th grade. I am 22 now and still haven't told her, and I still feel kinda guilty about it. In high school, my best friend and I, age 15, wanted to run away and move interstate, so we were trying to save up for flights. We stole a CD player from school with the intention of selling it, but realized it has been engraved with the school's details, so we disposed of it down a storm drain. My car is 900 miles overdue an oil change. The actual reason why I learned to draw better was a draw hentai, not because I liked to draw and wanted to become an artist.